Well, hello everybody. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, man, this does not work. Let's get open for business here right now. Um, we have the privilege to be sitting around and watching the Giants and the Eagles. Now, fortunate for us, we are actually up on both of those teams, and those two teams are basically playing a playoff team for hopes. Where am I at? Oh, I'm here. Sorry, guys. I hadn't intended on live streaming, but I ended up doing couple of videos yesterday with the stinking Giant fan who told us that the Giants were going to carve up the Eagles. And then I did one with this guy, Philly 500. And he's live right now. So let's tune into a little bit of this because right now, the Giants
Are playing defense. I know.
are
26, bad dog.
12-3.
Total stud. Guy's a total
the
stud.
Eagles
I see
look
bad dog
like
face
garbage.
and he's all happy.
Here's what I want you
Killing
guys
me.
to do.
It's killing me. You have no idea.
I want you guys to go over, get the other stream
shout
going
out
for
to you, Bad
Philly
Dog.
500
Everyone be sure
and
to
troll
like and
the hell out of
subscribe to
them
Bad Dog.
and let them know that Joe Boo Sports
Unlike
Report
you, EDP Real Talk. Anybody can
sent
say,
you.
hey, the Eagles are
Because
trash. They stink. They don't.
I took so much garbage,
I don't know what you're talking
so
about,
much
Juan,
flack
to
from
be
all
honest
of those
with you.
cockroaches out
Zaxter.
there
Hey, Philly, Cowboys fan here, but I'm here
that
for you, man. Thank you,
just
Zaxter.
told me I
I
was a
appreciate
hater when I said
Look,
the
I'll
Eagles
tell
were
you
going to have
how
problems this
what I
year.
think. If I
Now,
think the Eagles are
truth
still
be
in,
told
I'm gonna
now,
tell you the story.
let me
Two
clarify
teams
this.
out, one in this
Philly
game,
500
three games.
will
The
man up.
Washington
He is going to
Redskins
go
played
through
Dallas
and he
game.
will
I'm
do
gonna
this
root
whole
for my
show,
team to win.
even though they
Why
are getting
wouldn't I?
beat
But I'll
down
tell you
by
why.
the New York
If they
stinking
stink, I'm
Giants.
gonna tell you stink.
And
they
this
stink.
is just having a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
So
Should I
make
pick
sure you
another
guys
team? Yes.
go over on that
Now
channel,
we got to see
give them a little
Portillo
trash,
tonight if they win.
and just enjoy this.
Can't wait for
I don't know how
Joe
the
Burrow,
season's
he's
going to
talk about
end,
this. Saquon
but I
beat
got to
Eagles
tell
play
you,
just like the
I'm
Sean Jackson.
enjoying
Barkley
watching
is going to give
the Eagles
problems
implode.
for years
And now
and
looking
years to come.
at past
Yeah, Wentz is not
Super Bowl
clutch quarterback.
champions,
He has an average season. Okay, Randy,
worst
explain
one
to me
I believe was 6-10 the
how
following season,
he is not clutch.
which I believe was
because of
Denver,
two
because
performances
John
in
Elway
the
basically
entire
retired.
You have to explain this.
So
You also have to give
enjoy
him credit for times
enjoy
that he
this.
was clutch. Like
It's
the LA
amazing
game,
when
who
you
carried
just
the
go over
team
and look
the
at
whole
the
game to win
chat.
division? Like when it's 20
Because they are talking about Carson Wentz sucks, bench the guy, put Nick Foles in,
Somebody
fire
gotta
the
tell me,
coach.
'cause
They
I don't
sound like
agree.
Cowboy fans when we're
Pedro
losing.
Torres says Joe Boo sent me enjoy.
See somebody, yep. Yeah,
Who's
guys,
winning? Giants are killing Eagles.
do
What's
it.
his average day?
Go over and have some
What
fun.
has he done to help us win?
Let's see if we can
I
make
don't
Philly
think you beat
500
any of
cry.
these games.
Now, he's got a bet
without
about
Carson.
shaving
This
his
is-
head.
the-
I'm not
this
sure
defense
which
is
game
getting
it is,
shredded.
but
I mean,
after this game,
I
they may
don't-
want
I
to.
don't know what
He
to
may
tell
need to shave his head. Just get it over with.
You got it.
How's everybody doing? I
Get
see Matthew.
stuck.
I see
Every possession,
GD.
guys.
GD. I
Every
see Aaron. I see Sheila. I see Pedro.
Let's look at the first two
I
series.
see Cowboy Fan
Eagles,
91,
go down and get a
Terminator,
touchdown.
everybody. I hadn't
Then
planned on
Eagles
doing
are going
a
up
live
driving.
stream, but
Third down.
I'm just
Carson
enjoying
hits, Alshon, penalty,
the
call back.
ineptitude of the
No,
Philadelphia
you won.
Eagles and my buddy, Philly 500, over here sweating it out, getting their
let me
ass
just- let me
handed
just
to them.
sum it
So
up for
go
you
over to his
Carson
channel,
haters.
Philly 500, and
Nick
make sure when you
Foles
leave a
will be
comment, you
gone
say that
next
Joe Boo
year.
Sports
He
Report
will
sent
be
you.
gone.
Okay?
So you're stuck with Carson Wentz. So get used to it. Get used
Listen
to
to
it.
him.
I don't have to do anything with Wentz. You're stuck with him. Dr. Shrek, thank you, buddy. Thank you for the super chat, Dr. Shrek. I appreciate it.
Just listen
Now,
to
is
this.
Carson going to start pressing now that they're down 19-3? First attempt for Eagles at the 25. Carson hands it off. And it goes for about 5 yards to Josh Adams. If Philly had Dak, they'd be better than they are. John Simon, not even a chance. Yeah, we sting. I'm driving back to North Carolina from Birmingham. Was hoping to have a good game, but we stink, and I've got the rest of my trip to go. Eagles stink. Paul S. Jones, thanks for joining me, and they do. I'm thinking we fire everybody. I would fire my offensive coordinator, my defensive coordinator. All right, so second 5 at the 30.
God.
Carson, back to pass. He's looking. He's firing over the middle. He's got Ertz wide open at the 50 and down to about the Giant 46-yard line. Prescott is better than Wentz. Prescott doesn't even have better statistics than him.
Oh.
Hi,
now we need to
I'm
get
live on your
Prescott
stream on my channel.
Wentz
Sending
even back.
Thank you,
my
Mark
God.
Holmes. I appreciate it, man. Shout out to you, Mark Holmes. Are you set up for PayPal yet? What do you mean? Philly 500. Amari Cooper big plays against Washington.
Oh, boy.
Amari Cooper.
Way to go, guys. Yeah,
I said Amari Cooper very talented, and that's a big
just
big
go
pickup
over
for
and
Dallas.
just talk some smack to him now.
Thank you, everybody that's
They're a
coming
little
over
bit
to
on
Mark
the move
Holmes'
here.
channel. Thank you, Mark Holmes. First and 10 for Carson.
boy.
They're rolling him out. Carson going to fire back, and it's caught by Alshon,
flag. What's
who
the
is about
flag?
2
Are
yards
they
short of a
the
first
Eagles
down. There's a
fan?
flag.
Oh,
that
my
doesn't
God.
have
This
a
is
ring.
just
That's
great.
true.
I hope
Broken
you
Alex
guys
Smith
are
is better than
enjoying
Wentz.
this. This
Okay.
is kind of fun. Now, see,
Bach for
a lot of
president says
people-
Philly sucks.
I
We do
got a-
right now.
I
Not
got
only
a call last night
President has said
from
one
Solar.
thing, Wentz actually does bad. Well, he
Solar
can't.
said
It
he
just-
was in an
yeah,
argument with the guy
we're
who
bad,
said that
blame
I'm
Wentz.
just a bandwagon
And look,
fan.
as a
I'm not a real
quarterback, you're
Cowboys
always
fan
gonna get
because
that
I
to a certain
had,
extent.
Eagle fan on
Carson's
my
gotta
channel and
take it.
stuff.
But
Understand.
you know, if you're really watching his games,
This is what's fun, man.
There is not.
This
he's
is what
the
makes
least of your
football
problems.
great is actually having friends that
There's
are
a lot
on
of
other
football
teams. So when
Some of
they
you two
suck,
will be the fallback
you
off
can
the
give them
wagon
crap
you
and you
jumped
get
on
it back
last year.
and forth.
Wentz
It's
is
the
not losing
camaraderie.
this many
It's
games.
the fact that this guy
He's
is
only
on
bad
the
once.
other
Right,
side
Paul,
of the
I
country.
agree.
He's
And
an
you can
Eagle
say
fan.
that
He's been
Carolina
giving me
last
crap and talking about how
drive was
bad
bad,
my
too.
Cowboys are. But now
All right, first
is
and 20
our
for the Eagles.
chance to do it back to
After a
them. So
penalty.
enjoy this
Carson,
stuff, man.
Quick pass, or slant over to Alshon, who's going to get up to the
So,
Giants 45.
Yeah, enjoy this, guys.
My
okay?
man Mark Holmes, I love Mark Holmes. he could come in and talk crap all he wants. It's good.
Oh man.
You catch it. Look, part of losing is you get trolled. Part of winning is
Thanks
you get
everybody
trolled.
for doing it, man.
And it goes with the
This is
territory.
gold,
I'm
man.
a big boy. I can take it. We need a touchdown now. We do.
He's melting down.
Stinkos, yes.
Do you guys? Okay,
Wentz is
what's
good
the
at being the
over and
worst
under?
starting
When
quarterback
will
in
he
the NFL.
finally
Okay, that
lose
makes a
it,
lot of
man?
sense.
When will he finally lose it? Halftime, third quarter. Do we think he'll actually go
We need
through
to
the
pick
whole
up
game?
Ruben Foster if he's not good.
Should we start taking up bets?
Wentz is a beast. The play calling defense. Agreed.
Willie Beeman is the
USMC
GOAT.
vet.
Oh,
you
yeah,
are right.
you're right.
And
Well,
and thank you to all the vets who are watching this. I know there's a
some of our
lot of them
guys
that watch
ended up-
overseas and
Oh,
and
oh
not
my
who
God!
just wanna
Oh, wait,
give
wait,
the
wait,
vets
guys. This is
shout
gonna be
out.
great.
Thank
Hang
you for
on.
all you do. The military
Hold up the phone.
for us for this country and thank you for
think
joining me. It means a lot to me. Thank
We've
you
got
guys.
Rashid trying to call in. Holy moly!
Ertz, touchdown or I'm streaking.
Rashid, wrong channel.
That's why I like you because you dish it out, but you can also take it unlike some other trolls. Thank you, Albert.
Okay.
Hal
Rashid, you're
Twitler
calling
says
on the wrong.
Barkley has more offense than the Eagles. I know. Barkley is a stud, though. Barkley has more yards than the entire Eagles offense alone. I know. It's crazy. Phil, you know Mark is streaming you live on his channel. Oh, is he? That's all right. As long as he sends people this way, it's so cool.
Oh, hold on.
Would you
Rashid-
think the Eagles...
Rashid, you're calling
Would
on the
know what's
wrong
wrong.
channel.
I mean, maybe they do and they just want to wait. But I could tell you what's wrong.
Okay, let me try and call
And
Rashid back
I'll
because
be
I know
honest-
he's enjoying himself. Let's see if we can get Rashid back up in here. He was calling, but I've got 2 channels and stuff. Rashid?
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness, we have the stinking New York Giant fan, right? You know what's funny is, he's not carving it up. He's carving it up, guys. Holy moly. Okay, I tell you what's funny is right now, I don't know if you were watching the video and stuff because we've got Philly 500 there, man. I'm getting ready to take bets on when he finally loses it because he's hurting right now, man.
He should have lost it before kickoff.
Oh man! All right. So are you
Saquon
saying?
was carving him up. I told you. I predicted Saquon was going to carve him up, baby. Carve him up.
Oh man! Are you saying that you guys have this thing in the bag?
As of right now, I'm sure we have it in. They can't stop Barkley. I told you Barkley was going to carve him up. And then look what Eli's doing. Eli's throwing passes down the field.
Oh,
I mean, come on, man.
they haven't stopped you yet. You know what? I gotta say, the Eagles are a disgrace again for the NFC East. They are truly a disgrace, man. to win the Super Bowl, to finally get their first Super Bowl and win it. And, finally, you guys got what, 4? Redskins got 3. We got 5. They finally get one, and then to come around the next year and serve up this kind of doo-doo. I mean, they may actually be historically the worst Super Bowl champions in history. I believe Denver, after John Elway's second Super Bowl victory, they came back 6-10. I don't know that they're going to win 6 games this season. Do you?
No, sir.
They are pathetic. So, do you have any words for Philly 500 right now? As you guys are up 19-3.
Just keep carving them up, baby. Keep carving them up, and the game is over. Carving them up.
Okay. Make sure you go on Philly 500's channel and maybe leave a comment or 2, okay?
I will. Okay. I will.
Now, I talked to him yesterday. I did a video last night after you and I did one, and he's willing, at least yesterday, he was willing to do a video with the 2 of you guys together tomorrow or maybe tonight.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow, tonight, we can definitely do one for sure.
Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun, y'all. Oh, my goodness. So I'm going to let you get back to the game. Feel free to check in at any point. Just make sure that you call this. I don't know how I got Skype set up on the other computer, but for some reason it goes to my other computer instead of this one. I don't know. I can't figure it. All right?
All right, man. Good live streaming.
I'm going to be here for a little bit, just enjoying. Like I said, I'm just trying to see how long it's going to be before his head explodes.
Should have exploded before kickoff. There was no before kickoff.
All right. Okay. Cool. But I'll check back in with you, man. I know you're enjoying this, going into Philadelphia and kicking their ass. So I don't want you to miss a minute of it.
Oh no, sir. I'm enjoying this one, baby. Enjoying this one.
I will check back in with you. Okay.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
But a lot of it was because they started running RPOs and defenses hadn't schemed. The Eagles didn't know how to beat them.
Goodness.
That's why they won those 2 games. Then you saw Foles come back in and he couldn't run as well. And then they drive around with Carson. It doesn't work. Teams know how to do. Mark sent me to ask you something about how about them clank rank. Yeah. I hear you.
It might
Rub it in, Cowboys fans.
Need to go to the Giants.
Keep it coming.
But
Second
wait,
and 9
they're
at
in the
the
red
15.
zone.
Carson's in the shotgun. Carson.
They got a
Back to
touchdown.
pass.
Okay,
Give him time.
all right.
Give him time.
They're not completely dead yet.
Ertz, touchdown! Ertz! There you go.
I'm not sure who kicked off.
Run pass options, Brent Davis.
But
put Elliott on our team, then see. Yeah. There's a touchdown. Eagles get maybe back in this game a little bit. Finally, the Cowboys season was just downhill, and they hated Dak 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Front runner
So,
fans
guys,
at their best.
you heard Rashid.
That's the name of the game. The quarterback's always going to get
Cowboy
blamed.
game might actually.
So Carson, they score touchdown, and the Eagles they get back in this game. Robert Losas wins his ass. I don't think so.
So you see how
don't celebrate. It's not a celebration. It's more of like a stress release. Now the extra point miss. Yeah, Sean Fitzpatrick.
Oh yeah, there is a lot of football left. You're right about that.
Left too much time. Carson's fault. Oh, okay, yeah, it's Carson's fault. He should have took out more time and waited for the guy not to be open.
I don't know why, but
Eagles are going for 2. I wouldn't go for 2 here. I don't think there's no reason to go for 2. I don't like it. Carson. He's going to flick it out to Clement. 2-point conversion is good. Now I like it.
Okay. Just like
2-point conversion. Good. Let's see if this team gets going. Sigfredo Diaz. Philly, are you a good sports? You're good sports, but how about them Cowboys? Cowboys look good. Cowboys look good right now. But we'll see after Thursday. Dallas getting Reuben Foster. Is he guilty or not? What if the Cowboys beat the Saints? Please don't let that. True Alpha, if that happens,
my stream.
We got momentum. We got some momentum now. Giants have 1:04 left. Let's see if we can stop them.
They just scored for 2. Yeah, it's 19.
Carson threw 3 interceptions in 1 game. Dak hasn't turned the ball over in 3 games. Yeah, that's true. How many touchdown passes did Dak have?
Philly 500.
How many does Carson have?
Dak hasn't turned the ball over. Yeah.
Sports Fury here? What's up, Sports Fury? I didn't see you there earlier, buddy. How you doing?
I might need.
Thank you for being here. Shout out to Sports Fury. So Ertz with the touchdown. We're going to win this game. We are going to win this game, your boy Josh. We're going to win this game. You need to keep winning. I need Sunday night against the champs. Ruiz, I want it too, buddy. I wanted two. I love the Sunday night
back,
games.
baby.
Wentz is
Uh-oh.
trash and
Okay.
struggles against the worst defenses. Okay.
All right. Now,
Unbelievable
here's what's
people.
going to be interesting.
Who gets the
of
ball
course,
first in the
is
second half?
because
Eagles get the
Chiefs
ball in the second half. 19-11, Giants are up.
As he put it,
Here's
carving them
a
up.
return
Carving
at the
them up.
20, at the 30. He's going to go to the 40. There's a flag down. Hopefully this will come back because they're all the way up to about the 47. It's Noah Scarlett. How many times can you just say Wentz is garbage? Like, at some point, I'm not paying attention.
Okay.
Eagles are smoking garbage or smoking garage or a smoking garage. Simon says.
Smoking garage. Oh, this is good, man. I can't see your guys' comments.
You got Mark Holmes watching me live. That's all good.
Oh,
What's going on, Philly?
I'm
What's up,
trolling
Lamont?
you live.
Stop dogging Wentz. It's not Wentz. Exactly. Angelo Gonzalez Jr., shout out to you. Thank you. We need to stop them here
Everybody,
and
I'm
start the
sorry.
third. Yeah,
My
we have to stop them
computer
here.
is,
And we haven't
off the
stopped the
top.
Giants in one drive.
All right. So if you're just tuning in,
The whole
We're
game.
just having a little fun with our day off. Well, actually, our Cowboys aren't off today.
I agree.
They're
Hit
actually
Eli and make him
practicing
slobber.
today.
You got to.
Good
Injuries
news is
central,
Taco is
unfortunately.
actually
Yeah,
back on
injuries
the
have
field
killed us.
practicing.
It's 19 to, was it,
And,
1912?
Our offensive line basically is all sitting out today.
1911, I think. It's 1911. Eggnog is the best. Eagles are the best team in the league. They're my favorite team. Win or lose, that's my team. I stick with them. I don't
Taco's
care.
back practicing.
When they lose,
David Irving
I'm going to
is
get
still
trolls.
out.
I'm going to hear it.
I'm not sure
I
what's going on
accept
with
it.
David
But when they
Irving,
win,
but we
I'm
need him
coming
to get
for you.
back.
Okay?
And
When they
hopefully-
win, when Dallas loses and the Eagles, I'm coming for the Cowboys. When the Giants, same thing with
he's
Giants.
done.
It
He's
don't
done
matter.
this season.
But when it happens to us and we lose, I know you're coming for me. I have it. I'm prepared. These guys get injured just by jumping and falling. I know.
He's okay.
At least the Eagles fans show face. Yeah, well,
The Eagles fans show.
when will you win a
Okay,
ring with
here we
Wentz?
go.
Oh, they're going to win. By the time Carson retires, the Eagles will have won at least 3 rings.
Oh!
It ain't going to happen this
Did you guys
year,
hear that?
but we'll see what they do in all season. I think the world of Carson Wentz. I really do.
Oh my! Yes.
What do you mean there's no foul? How could you pick that up? Wentz is good, but their offense is predictable now. Defense is not what it was. And Price,
Yeah,
exactly.
but,
You're exactly
have
right.
fun with it, man.
I don't know how they
Troll
called. They
his
picked
ass
up it.
Because
We were trolling you. I know you are, Mark, and it's all good.
You say,
all good.
My man
because
Rashid here.
I will be
He's-
back at
he
you
is
when the
ready
time comes.
to go on with the.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what
get
goes
these two
around
guys.
comes
I'm gonna
around.
get the stinking
And it
Giant
came
man,
around for you
and
guys
I'm gonna
last
get
year.
Philly
Now
500
that you have
together to recap the game
rest
together.
pathetic.
That will be liquid gold,
Yeah.
man. Oh my God.
See if the Eagles defense can stop them. Giants at their own 46 to start this drive with 56 seconds left in the second half. Eli Manning is in a shotgun.
My ball's all okay.
Eagles rush 4.
What the hell is that?
Eli, quick pass to Barkley out of the backfield, wide open for a couple yards. I mean, they're wide open coming out of the backfield. The Eagles are playing
I
way
wish
back.
Michael Brown-
Wentz is
I
the
wish
worst
I
quarterback in
knew
the
what was
league
going
by
on
far.
with,
Okay, when these Dallas trolls
David
trying to put
Irving.
Wentz down, some of them are Eagle
is,
fans. I'm hearing Eagle fans say the same
Still out.
thing.
He's still hurt.
I don't even know
And I believe
who
it's,
the Eagle fans
his
are.
leg that
Cowboy
is the
fans are
problem.
sometimes
His
anymore.
leg, and
Because I've been
maybe
hearing
there's
it
some
from
mental
Eagle
issues
fans
there,
too.
You think Philly's starting to lose his mind? Oh,
I want
man.
Bad Dog to get a little upset.
Oh
and sad.
man, well.
All right, here we go. Second and
know
7 at the 49.
give him
Eli's
hell,
in
but
shotgun.
understand, he's actually good
Eagles
people.
rushing
I
4, no
love
pressure.
fans that
Hit
are like
Barkley
him
out of
because
backfield
he is a
again for a
stand-up
yard.
guy.
They
will
just
show up,
keep
stay
giving
there
it to Barkley out of
game
backfield
after
because
game
he's
after
so
game,
open.
and he will take the abuse of stuff.
Philly, just
And
ignore the ones. Oh, I
enjoy
do,
it.
buddy. Believe me. Eagles bandwagon fans are the worst. Thank God they are. They are.
Oh,
All
man.
right.
I hope
Third
you
and
guys are
6.
enjoying
Can
it.
the
Like I
Eagles
said,
stop
I had
the
planned
Giants
on
all day
doing
long?
today, but when I was driving home from,
I'll tell you
stopped by my
what,
mother's
Dallas
house to help
fans,
her
man,
out.
you should be happy you
And
got
I was
Vander.
enjoying
And what is it? Vander.
much,
God, that guy's something. I hate to say it, but he's good. Then the Giants got
I
Barkley.
was
He's
just
good.
enjoying listening to this. I said, you know what? This
All
would
right,
be
3rd and
fun
6
if we go over and
at the
start trolling
49.5 yard
because
line.
we got
Eli
nothing.
back to pass.
But
He's
if
got
we
plenty
want
of time to
somebody
throw.
to win,
And it is
we'd
caught for
actually
a
want the
first down
Giants to
at the
win,
41. No
because that
pressure,
kind of buries the
nothing.
Eagles, kind of takes them
They're
out of
just
the,
they're just going and
situation.
sitting.
And hopefully we'll make
Timothy
it
Reddick,
so
yo, what's
we don't
up,
have to
buddy?
worry about too much when we do play them in 2 weeks. So
First and 10
you
at
know
the
what, Michael,
40
don't count
for the
that.
Giants.
You know,
Eli back to
football
pass.
is a
Plenty of time.
strange
A quick pass.
lover.
Breaks a tackle. He's going to get all the way up to about the 22, 23 yard line.
I don't believe they have actually stopped
I mean, the corners
I don't
are
think
playing
the
so
Giants have
far
actually
back.
punted yet.
No, I mean, look at bad this defense is. Look, how he's 7 yards off, and he just do a quick stop and go for about 5 yards. Turns corner.
You still can't hear me? You can't hear me at all. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yes or no? Can you hear me now? Okay. Cut it down? Okay, somebody said they can't hear me at all. Okay. All right, so was that good?
To their offense. We can't stop them. Defense
Okay,
sucks.
I'll
It does.
turn down Philly 500.
Wentz is allowing
Okay,
all
so
these yards, right? Yeah, it's
hopefully
all Wentz's fault.
You can hear me?
The secondary is horrible, and Schwartz
Oh, I'm
plays
sorry,
5
I
yards
turned
off
Philly up too
every
loud.
time.
Let me turn him down.
Zeke ran through the Eagles'
Okay.
defense.
All right,
Yeah,
so-
he will. They did, man. The Eagles are garbage, pathetic bums.
Well, here, you know what,
They stink
Joe?
right now. They stink.
You
You can't even
Joe,
get. You
understand
couldn't stop
my
the
point of
Giants
view
from
here
scoring
because
one
you guys
drive the
came
whole game.
through.
Giants
once
haven't
you won the
punted.
Super Bowl and were relentless
First and 10
on
at the
my
22
channel
yard line,
talking
27
smack
yard line. I'm sorry.
about
Eli in a
how
shotgun.
bad
He's
the
got plenty of
Cowboys
time. He
were,
fires over
how
the
you guys
incomplete.
were going to be, Super Bowl champions.
Yeah,
back to
Alex,
back,
it was his
how
fault.
You were going to be great
Where's the
for
ball
next
at?
10
It's at the
years.
27 yard line, I
Wentz,
believe.
best quarterback of all time.
Zeke's
Joe
going to run
Montana,
throughout
who?
that defense every year for 2 times a year. Well, the Eagles are going to have to make changes.
We got the best coaching staff.
Saints-
we got
Saints
the best
to me are the best
defense.
team in the
How
league
you going
right
to stop it?
And-
And
and,
it
you
was
know, they
also
beat-
those talking
they
heads.
beat the Rams
who has-
already, so-
even this past week,
This
still
defense
said,
is filled with scrubs. It's
who
filled with
still
scrubs,
said
and then you
they
try to put pressure on your
believe
your,
the Eagles are going
quarterback
to
get
still
them-
win the
to get them
division.
help. 2nd and 10.
Oh no, Tamer Parker.
From the
This
27-yard
stream
line.
is
Eli's in a
about
shotgun.
the
Back to
Eagles
pass.
here.
He's
Oh,
looking.
and they just picked.
He's
They
looking.
just got an
Now he's going to
interception.
fire long, and
Down
it
on
is
the red zone.
intercepted. There you go. Look
This
at
is just
Jenkins,
having
of
a little
course,
fun
Malcolm.
trolling
He's
the
running
Eagles
up
and
the
stuff. And
sideline.
we're going to actually
It's tackled.
get
There you
the
go,
Stinking Giant
finally.
fan and them together after this game.
There you go,
and,
Jenkins,
see
of
how
course.
one of
Malcolm
them
Jenkins,
how
big
they feel
interception
after.
at the end of the
I'm
half.
just kind of enjoying this. Turn up my volume, please. Okay. People telling me turn
What
it
a
up.
horrible
Telling me turn it
decision.
down.
Well,
Which one is
Eli
it?
kind of stepped
Okay,
down.
I
If you
turned it
look
up
at
a little
he
bit.
kinda looked
Hopefully
like he
that'll
stepped.
be
Maybe he started to
okay.
feel that pressure coming. I don't know.
The Eagles are hot trash. Well, do me a favor.
I'm gonna watch the Saints.
Go
versus
over
Cowboys
on
game,
Philly
and I'm gonna see
500's
what
channel
Cowboys fans
and
say.
troll
It's gonna
him
be
a little
interesting.
bit, okay? Give him hell, okay?
Eli
All right,
picked
so
again,
that's good
yeah.
on the sound.
Malcolm Jenkins is
Good.
our only secondary player. Yeah, Malcolm
Oh, no.
Jenkins, big play.
Oh,
Okay, I
and
turned it
that
down.
saves
Yeah,
the
he said
Eagles
turn it
really.
down.
How is it
Giving
now?
up more points at halftime. We needed
Well,
that.
yeah,
Hell
yeah,
yes,
we-
I know Josh is like,
I'm picking y'all to win today.
come on, Eagles. I'm the only one that
Okay.
picked you.
Hopefully that's good.
We're gonna
We've
make
got
it happen.
Rashid actually
I
watching the
feel
game,
I feel
watching
like
this,
we need
and
to come
watching
out in the
Philly
second half.
500.
They need to show
So-
us something. So it's 1st and 10. Eagles down it, and they're running off the sideline. The score at halftime.
Well, they just turned the
is
ball over.
19-11. Giants are up, and we got a whole half to play.
Was it
We
an
got a
Eli
whole
Manning
half to
interception?
play.
Yeah, it was Eli Manning just threw a pick. Surprise, surprise. Yeah.
Wait. Who gets the ball to start the next half? Oh,
Okay, so the
And all you
Eagles.
Cowboy
Eagles
fans are
get to start
here.
the next half.
All right, so the Eagles will
Let
start.
me have it.
Will start with
Let
the
me have
ball
it, Cowboy fans.
on the second half.
Let
So
me have
the
it.
Eagles looking
Cowboys
like
don't win
hot
Super Bowl.
garbage,
Hell no.
and
If you're a Cowboy fan, you wanna let
I'm
me have it,
enjoying
let me
it.
have it.
I am
Cowboys don't
really
win
enjoying it,
Super
and I'm
Bowl. Hail to
enjoying
the
watching the
Redskins,
Philadelphia
Redskin
Eagle fan
Thank
here,
you guys.
Philly 500,
You guys couldn't beat gonna beat the Dallas Cowboys.
being kind of ticked off.
Otherwise, your Eagles
But back
are
to,
slow. Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Finally,
I
we
got
get a
distracted.
turnover, I
So
know.
while we're here
Giant fans
halftime,
are quiet.
here's
Well,
what's
I know
interesting.
they're-
Oh, William Rivers, thank you very much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate that.
Give ball to
Um,
I didn't see that. No.
What's interesting is with our Cowboys, you'll hear the numbers that the Cowboys are 23rd in the NFL in scoring, right? Which is true. We are 23rd in the NFL in scoring at 21.3 points a game, average. What's interesting is that's for the whole season. But if you take out the first 3 games, or if we just take the first 3 games, we averaged 13.3 points a game. The last 3 games since we've gotten Amari Cooper, we've averaged 27. 27 is a whole lot better than 21. So when you start looking at our team is beginning to kind of rise up. You're seeing Zeke Elliott is now knocking. I mean, he's just going through people like crazy. And even though our offensive line has been still beat up, and you saw Tyron Smith didn't start last week. We had Cam Fleming getting his first playing time of the season. You've got Xavier Salafalo now playing and stuff. Even though that line has been in flux, we're not seeing the meltdown that we had against the Atlanta Falcons a year ago, and they're beginning to really open up the with Cooper, Amari Cooper, and the offense is beginning to catch their stride. So you can look at last year where we started out pretty good with the offense, and then after Atlanta, Dak Prescott, the offense couldn't hit 200 yards or anything like that. You're now seeing the upswing for this team, and if it continues to go up,
The quarterback.
got what?
The Ravens are winning. They still got Lamar, the New York Giants.
Well,
The
okay.
Ravens are winning.
Okay, Michael just make me lose my flow here. But if you look at our offense, where we're going right now, and the projections, by the end of the season, you may see a team, maybe they're averaging 30 points a game. It's not that far out the realm that we're going to see this offense do better and better and better. This week, it's going to be hell. I know it's going to be hell. But I think we've got a chance because I believe we can slow down the Saints. I don't think that they've had the pass rush that we played going after Drew Brees. Our secondary has actually been playing pretty well. You look at Xavier Woods. Quietly, he's becoming a really good safety. You don't hear him talking about it that much, with the talking heads, because remember, what we heard at the beginning of the season was, well, the Cowboys really didn't address their secondary. The Cowboys spend less money on their secondary than anybody else in the NFL. And I said, there's a reason for that. It's because they're all young. We got rid of a Brandon Carr who was making, $12 million a year. You got rid of a Morris Claiborne who was always broken down and hurt. These guys are all on their rookie contracts. That's why they're not making a ton of money. That doesn't mean that they're not good players. They're just young. So just because we don't have high-priced talent doesn't mean that we don't have a secondary. And you look at Byron Jones right now being the shutdown corner in the NFL. You've all of a sudden got Xavier Woods, who's actually playing really well, especially in the run support for the defense. And Jeff Heath, contrary to what I thought, Jeff Heath has actually been playing really well. Kind of Charlie Water-esque, dare I say. And you put a pass rush and you look at maybe the best duo of linebackers between Jalen Smith and Van Der Esch with Sean Lee whispering in their ears. The Saints have not played a defense like that. They have not. So let's wait and see before everybody says we got no chance. And this offense is moving the ball because keep in mind, as much as we don't think the Redskins are any good, their defense has been really good this year. Their defense is sixth rated in scoring. So it's not like they're hot garbage or anything. Their defense are balling, and you could see how they lived in our backfield. So the Saints don't have the defense that's quite as good as the Redskins. So we can score and we can slow them down. And I think it's going to be a lot closer game than what the experts will say. And I still don't know why we keep losing my chat on here. This is kind of crazy. Okay. Let me try and cut some of this stuff out and see if that helps. Sorry, I've lost, keep losing the stream over here. See if I can get it back. Our DBs are trash? Are you kidding me? Tracy, you must not really be watching too much.
Our defense is off the chain.
Are you actually watching our defense? Our cornerbacks are trash?
We got 3 interceptions.
It's not even close with Byron Jones and the rest of the NFL.
We had 3 interceptions on Thursday. And Brown got a pick. A pick and a sack.
I sure wish I could. Philly's doing infomercials. Is he? Oh, boy. I'm not sure how long he's going to be able to hang, man, with his Eagles. Let me see if I can get it back because I can't see my chat. She must be an Eagles fan. Ah, there we go. Saquon is the next best running back to Zeke. And okay, he's doing pretty good.
I mean, they both went to school together.
Tracy just trolling. Okay, our defense is underrated. When you think about what they've been able to do and the pressure they've been able to put on, and now that we're getting turnovers, because that was the biggest problem that you could look at with our defense and say, we're not getting turnovers. And if we get turnovers, it makes it that much easier for your offense. And if we can continue to get a few turnovers a game, man, it's going to be lights out. I'm telling you. Orlando is gone. So yeah, no more trash. You write that. Orlando Skandrick, yeah. They cleaned house, and I'm glad they did because you look at that secondary we have. Basically, our whole defense is young. In fact, our whole team is young. Once you stop talking about Sean Lee and about LP, um, there are no old players on this team. Everybody on here is young. I wish David Irving was healthy and had his head straight right now too, because that would be a difference maker. Because with Drew Brees, think about Drew Brees being, 5'10", and I've got a picture of me and Drew Brees, and we're about the same height, and I'm about 5'10", and you get a David Irving in front of him with his arms up, that makes it a hell of a lot harder for him to see. We have to keep feeding Zeke. Oh, without a doubt. Well, Forever DC, you're 100% right. If we can feed Zeke, keep picking up 4 and 5 yards in a chunk, it's going to change the way they have to defend stuff. That means Amari Cooper is going to get more one-on-one coverage because they got to put that 8th man in the box, and it's going to slow down the game, which means Drew Brees can't hurt you if he's sitting on the bench. So that has to be the game plan, is to slow this whole game down and definitely punch them in the mouth from the first snap. We never had good DB. Tracy, we do now. We do now. And I tell you, the difference is you got a man that knows how to coach them. Because Byron Jones, people were saying at safety, he's kind of a bust. He went from corner to safety and corner back and forth and all that. And nobody thought that he would be a shutdown corner that he is right now. Jeff Heath, I had very little faith in. The fact that Jeff Heath is playing as well as he is right now is a tribute to Chris Richard. You've got, bro, I don't troll no man. I'm a man. Okay. All right. I don't know where that came from. Okay. Meant to hate Philly. No, Lee will stay in the rotation. Well, Lee is getting probably close to coming back, probably after the Saints game. And I'm not going to say having Sean Lee, even if it's a limited role. What? You fraud? Capturing news now on New York CNN. Okay. Here's the thing, capturing news. If you cuss, it automatically blocks you. So when you call me a fraud piece of shit, automatically the spam filters will catch that. Okay? So if you make a comment, try and make it without cussing, and then it'll show up.
Leave it out a little bit.
DallasCowboy.com. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of funny comments in here. Well, see, the different, to me, Chris Richard, one, he knows what he's talking about. He's got his technique down, his idea, his philosophy, and things like that. And second, he's a motivator. He knows when to put a foot in his ass, and he knows when to give you a hug as well. He gets the most out of players, and that's what you want from a head coach as well as position coaches. I'm not sure that you get that from Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett always seems like, That's okay. We'll get them next time. Don't worry about it. You screwed up. No. Sometimes you got to let a person know you messed up. It's got to be corrected. We're going to fix this, and we are not going to accept mediocrity. And I don't think you get that on there. Okay, so Philly 500 is still wound up. Um, he's blocking you? Oh, man, damn. Let me go ahead and comment to him. Damn. Well, if he's blocking, I can understand. He can only take so much stuff. But actually, it's not him. He actually will have. Actually has guys that are moderators that are probably like, oh, we got all these cowboy trolls.
People are spamming my page asking why you blocking me.
Huh?
People on my videos, every other video, they're asking why did Mark Holmes block me.
I don't block anybody. Well, I tell you what. Well, ask them what kind of stuff do they post.
Y'all ask them next
Okay,
time.
if you cuss, automatically that stuff hits the filters.
They'll block the comment.
And during my live streams, I've got a bunch of moderators, and if you come in, saying just negative crap or personal attacks, you get blocked. Those are the only reasons. I mean, if you want to say Dak sucks and all that, I'm gonna let that stuff fly. But if you say I hope he breaks his leg or he's an N, then you get blocked. So ask them to look in the mirror before they say, why did you block me? Taco was back at practice today. See, today is actually like Wednesday for our team because of the game on Thursday. Today's the first practice of the week. And Tyron Smith, Xavier, and Zach Martin didn't practice today, but they should be playing this week, of course. Tyron Smith is kind of a regular that he's not doing a lot of practicing during the week. They're just trying to Philly 500 is sore in the butt. Okay. Well, I don't have his feed on right now, the sound on, so they probably don't have a job. Okay. No, I trolled him like 300 times. Well, that could be it. Maybe he finally got enough. Golden Taint. Damn, that's a good one. I love that. What about David Irving? David Irving's still not back to practice yet. It was a leg injury, and man, you gotta say that this season for David Irving has definitely been a disappointment. Yeah, well, he's got to get his head right. And the problem for David Irving too is, understand, he didn't have an off season and didn't have a training camp, and then you're basically coming in, and the NFL now, you don't really practice. Like if you played high school football or college football, we practice hard Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, took it easy. Friday, of course, was a game. NFL's not like that, especially this time of year. You don't have padded practice where you're hitting. You only have 11 padded practices once the season starts, and you have to be done with that by week 11. So that's why Des Bryant coming in ruptures his Achilles tendon. And with David Irving coming in playing defensive line, it don't take a whole lot when you have not been working and are not in football shape to get hurt. So it is what it is. All right, so the Eagles have the ball.
It's our 3rd and 9.
Damn, 3rd and 9 already? Damn, Eagles, you guys have, the Eagles are looking pathetic.
Their receiver had the first down, but he dropped the ball.
Well, it's because Carson Wentz sucks. We need to give him the Dak Prescott treatment. And it's funny because you got the Eagle fans are basically saying they need to bench him and get Nick Foles out.
They got the first.
Oh yeah, and that's so funny because everybody said the Cowboys. You could have had Golden Tate for a 3rd round draft pick. The Cowboys are stupid. You pay too much. Well, I got to tell you,
he worked 2 number ones.
Right? What? No, I won't say 2 number ones, Mike. Oh, so you've changed your tune?
I think if we go up to the playoffs and win at least one game, I think he's worth 2 number ones.
Nah, one is enough. We did 2 number ones for Joey Galloway, and that was a big.
I'm talking about he would have been worth 2 number ones.
Well,
I didn't say give up 2 number ones.
Well, right now the Cowboys are looking at extending him as well as Dak Prescott. So all you Dak haters, guess what? Dak ain't going nowhere.
And Earl Thomas will probably be here too next year.
We should definitely be giving Wentz the Dak treatment. Well, it'll be interesting if the season continues to go the way it goes. Dak may have more wins than Carson Wentz, and right now, you start looking at the numbers. Now I know the Eagles have a Super Bowl, but the Eagles may end up being the worst Super Bowl champions the next year in NFL history. They are a freaking disgrace to the NFC East. At least get to 8-8. Right now, they look like, I would say, the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns are actually looking pretty good.
They're beating Cincinnati.
Right.
It was 28-7.
Yes, Earl, come home. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure the way Xavier Woods has been playing that you spend a boatload of money for Earl Thomas now.
You don't a whole lot of money for him, but he'll come.
And the Cowboys were, I kept saying I was okay with the 3rd round draft pick for him. Maybe a second, but, when they started talking about a number 1, they were crazy as could be. I know they're mad, and I see that they're kind of dropping off on the chat over there with Philly 500.
They almost got the interception too.
They need Foles. Foles is streaky. Foles they were fortunate that he was streaky through the playoffs, but you saw the real Nick Foles come out when the season started. But the Eagles, their biggest problem, though, is, let's be honest, is injuries. And the fact that they don't have a running game. And that's what people seem to fail to understand. The Eagles, everybody kept saying, oh, it was Nick Foles. Oh, no, it was Carson Wentz. It was a passing game. That passing game worked because they were so effective running the football. They were 3rd in the NFL at running the football.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? That makes a difference for your quarterback. It makes a difference for your team. And without that running game, Carson Wentz looks like garbage. Now, when Dak Prescott lost his running game last year, everybody said Dak just sucks. Can't win without Zeke Elliott. Well, the Eagles, they're not winning without having Jay Ajayi and Darren Sproles. It's the exact situation that we had last year. And everybody says, well, it's just because Zeke Elliott's great. But if you look out through history of great running backs without a quarterback, none of them are winning Super Bowls. And even when you look at John Elway, until he got Terrell Davis, the great John Elway did not win a Super Bowl. Once he got Terrell Davis, well, then you got a running game. Makes a difference. And that's where we are with the Cowboys. Now, you've got a running game again. Even though the offensive line isn't as good as it was, you got the running game. Now you've got a wide receiver that's the number 1 that can stretch the field. And now you're seeing Dak is doing better. But don't get me wrong, because I know you guys are going to say that I think Dak Prescott's perfect. No. Dak has a tendency when he gets a lot of pressure, when maybe he should step up in the pocket, he's kind of drifted back. When he had that opportunity before the half against the Redskins, he was throwing off his back feet, backpedaling, and the pass was short, which could have been an easy touchdown. He loses his form, and when he loses his form, he makes bad passes. But when it comes to being the game on the line, when you need that play in the 4th quarter in that drive, for whatever reason, he can turn it on, and he gets that thing, and the team follows him. And that's why I say, yeah, Dak Prescott will be okay, especially if you get a coordinator or a quarterback coach who can work on mechanics and his reads. If he gets that stuff down, the sky's the limit. I know a lot of people say, oh, well, he'll 300-yard passing would be his ceiling. I don't necessarily believe that because I saw him in the playoffs against Aaron Rodgers go toe-to-toe, have 3 touchdown passes and 304 yards. But he had a good offensive line. He had a running game. He had a Des Bryant. So we'll see where it goes from there. So hopefully the Giants can continue to win this game and bury the Eagles a little bit more. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end the stream, and we'll do a little post game stream a little bit later on, just to fill in and see exactly where we are. But everybody, thanks everybody for tuning in and all that. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I just did this stream because it was kind of fun to just kind of troll my man Philly 500 a little bit, and just kind of give it back to all the Eagles, because Lord knows I've heard so much crap from Eagle fans that it was just nice to give a little bit back. All right, I'll see you guys soon.